baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Number 6.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And another foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Now at the plate, Christopher Chadwick, as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised if you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Navarro has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's Archer on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Erasmo Ramirez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Left fielder, Matt Joyce.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, what a way to start a road trip, right? I mean, game 1 of the road trip, you win by 1 run, and now you come for game 2, and you just build off of that. You feel good that you won the game on the road, and now you continue to try to keep that streak alive.
Here's the 1-1 now to Joyce. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And Phillips is having some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He pulls this one into right. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Evan Longoria.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
This is a tough combination, and it's important for him to stay down in the zone. If he does, he'll have great success, because the sinker and the changeup, they come out on the same plane when it's thrown properly, and that's really hard for a hitter to read.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hamilton going back on it at the track, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out, and he will scurry.
Deoner Navarro.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. In there, no balls and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, and 2, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Here's Todd Frazier now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 0-2 home. Little dribbler down the line. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Kevin Kiermaier. This guy can go get them, make all the throws. That's why at one point in time he was considered the best defender of all the positions in baseball.
Now to the plate, Ramon Jimenez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to third. To his right, Barnett. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So striding forward now, Brandon Phillips. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sinker. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt
Cabrera. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Lima comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier. Yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. First offering on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
In now, Trey Barnett. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground at first. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And he is in there. Logan Forsythe is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 11, Logan Forsythe.
Ready now, Edgar Lima. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Lima.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 6, center fielder Billy Hamilton.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson's there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Christopher Chadwick.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Chadwick. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Fouled back. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. There to play it is Phillips. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
So with one gone now, let's take a look at the Rays' upcoming schedule for the week to follow, as we'll be here bringing you every game every step of the way. Striding in once again, Matt Joyce. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 0-1 delivery. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And he'll be safe at second base. Good instincts to take off there on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses. 1 and 2.
12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1 and 2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But an even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Ready for another chance? Joey Votto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here it comes on 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Skied into straightaway right. Dickerson's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ramon Jimenez.
Into the box now, Ramon Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Dickerson. But he won't get there. It falls in. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Here's Brandon Phillips. A great opportunity for him here in a run scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Deoner Navarro. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Deoner Navarro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. He drew a walk his first time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
One and one. Here it comes. Out into right center. Well hit. Navarro rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A runner at second, nobody out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. James Loney will be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
First baseman number 21. James
Stepping into the box,
Loney.
James Loney. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Digging in for his second at bat, Trey Barnett. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In to score, the runner from third. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another 2-2 offering. A line shot to third base.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt Joyce.
Ready once again, Matt Joyce. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Loney is on his way home, and a relay to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 3 and the Reds nothing. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Cozart.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, left fielder Edgar Lima.
Stepping into the box, Edgar Lima comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1 in the air now, out to left. Joyce is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave one, still down 3-0. Michael Wolf is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Wolf.
So striding in, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Evan Longoria.
And
a curveball in for a strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Your catcher, number 30.
Coming to the plate now, Deoner Navarro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lima going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Lima on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0. Here it is. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Christopher Chadwick. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The 0-2 delivery. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One strike now from Archer. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a liner. but a foul ball.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, James Loney. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
James Loney.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lima sprinting after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
In now, Trey Barnett batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch.
1 out and a runner on second base. Left field and deep. Lima racing back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Matt Joyce now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Chadwick giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
That's a strike.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 1-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a half-hearted guarded swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Rays 6 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Ramon Jimenez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
They just can't catch a break. After he connected, it looked like it had the distance to bring in the first run of the game, but it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double, so the runner has to be held at third. If they don't get some runs here, they're going to start thinking they're cursed.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar Lima. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-1. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Fielder Corey Dickerson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he's safe.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Striding in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the belt, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Here's the first baseman, James Loney. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Loney takes that one that misses. It's 2-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time?
Here it is on 3-1. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. Into the box, Trey Barnett, very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lima will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 7-1. Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brad Boxberger.
Digging in once again, Billy Hamilton. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Hamilton.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Stepping up now, Christopher Chadwick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward right field. Dickerson on the move. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he lets the ball play him that time, and it kicks by him into left.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Ramon Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yep. 1-0 pitch on the way. Yep. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. 2nd and 3rd, 2 away. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Here's Matt Joyce now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Matt Joyce.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Lima looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Logan Forsythe, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounder hit hard down the 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup and the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Your catcher, number 30, Dioner Navarro.
Now batting, Dioner Navarro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is after it. And the inning is over. Rays get 1 thanks to this swing by Matt Joyce. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It is now 8-1. Nighttime here in the Tampa Bay St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 8th in this one on the show. Stepping into the box, Brandon Phillips starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That's a ball he worked on all day. I was out here early. He stayed with it and just shot it the other way. Beautiful execution of a game plan.
Stepping in now, Zach Cozart, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Got him.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Lima.
First pitch on its way. Edgar Lima comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That rolls foul for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's a pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Loney over at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-1 is the final tonight. Chris Archer with his 4th win this season. Erasmo Ramirez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rays. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.